Alright, you guys know this, but every month I do a video breaking down exactly how much money I made and how I made it, and then how much money I spent and how I spent it. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you all of the results for how much money I made and how much money I spent in the month of May. Now, to be honest, I don't really care that much if you watch this video or not. That's not why I make these. The reason I make these videos is because I believe if you're going to be giving advice on how to make money online, you have a responsibility to actually be transparent about that and show that. And so in order to stand by that mission, I make these videos every single month so that there's a document of me being transparent the whole way through my entire entrepreneurship journey. And hopefully these videos serve as a way to inspire people to go, wait, I'm watching all these other influencers, but none of them are being transparent. They're just gurus. And here's some actual transparent people that will teach me how to do this stuff and be transparent with it. And this can ultimately change the culture of the make money online space, because when people see that there are such things as transparent financial influencers, they're no longer going to accept the alternatives that aren't transparent. And then the only way for financial influencers to compete is by being transparent themselves. So that's what I plan to do, and there's no better way to be a role model than by actually leading by example. So here's me leading by example. Let's get into how much money I made in May. Now, the first source that I always like to mention is my juggling channel. If you don't know, my main start in entrepreneurship was by posting juggling videos online. And if you go to the account Fly Juggler, I now have over 1 million followers across all platforms. Now, here was something interesting this month. Even though I never really made any new content for Fly Juggler this month, I still was able to make $3,325. And that's simply because I realized you can repost content that you've already made and still make money off of it. So a big majority of this money came from the TikTok creativity program, which was $2,787 from that. And it was literally because we reposted videos that I already have made before, and they just made more money. I'm going to explain this whole strategy in a separate video, but basically I just downloaded my most viral videos and then let someone log into my account and gave him 10% of the account's revenue to just be able to repost those videos. And yeah, he just did that for me. For example, we have the original video of cartoon juggling right here with 12 million views. And then I just had him repost it right here with captions, and you can see here it got 1.3 million views. That made like $1,000. On top of that, I have a bunch of these follow the red ball videos which I post, and this one got 17 million views and was also able to make a significant amount of revenue. So that brought TikTok to 2.7K this month. And then same thing, from just reposting my videos on Fly Juggler in May, I was able to make an extra $537. No new content, literally reposting the same types of videos that I already made, and it's just extra revenues. That was awesome. And actually, I finally hit the 100K sub threshold on Fly Juggler, which means that I am going to be getting my play button for this too, which I'm super excited about. Then when it comes to Snapchat, I also made like another 1,300, but that's not going to be until the month of June, since I withdrew that towards the end of the month of May and it didn't come in until June. Next, I still actually made a decent amount of money from my Shopify store. So as part of my juggling channel, I sell juggling balls, and when people buy the juggling balls, I make money from it. So this month we were able to make $929 in sales. That's again pretty much just extra money from more sales from reposting my video to people buying the juggling balls. And in addition, I was able to use my juggling platform to help manage the social media for other jugglers. So we kept one of our clients on a retainer, so he paid us another $749 this month. Again, that's kind of stemming from my juggling account and the fact that I'm able to use that as outreach for other performers. And so that significantly added to the revenue. Then we have the MoneyMine channel and all of the businesses related to that. And so let me walk you through those sources. So the first source was from the channel MoneyMine News. This is my professional channel, and this made $197 in ad revenue. The second one is MoneyMine Unfiltered, which is what you're watching this on right now. And in the month of May, this made $1,774.93 in ad revenue. Now this was a big increase from the month before. In April, it was only $825, which I think this is in part because of the fact that Ludwig reacted to my video and that drove a bunch of views to my channel, as well as my video on WAP was getting a lot of views, so that also drove a bunch of views. And yeah, so my ad revenue for Unfiltered was $1,774. So that's just from ad revenue. Now we also have the podcast channel. Now I didn't really post that many podcasts this month, maybe 2 or 3 podcasts. So in the month of May, this made $36 in ad revenue, nothing crazy there. Then we have the TikTok Creativity Fund, which I've been doing the same exact strategy, just pay someone 10% of the total revenue to repost my content. And doing that in the month of May, we were able to make another $115, pretty much just reposting the same content that I've already made, no extra work from my end. Then we have some of the affiliate links that I use. So the biggest one by far for me still is from repurpose.io. This software basically lets you auto repost your videos across platforms. And in the month of May, I earned $1,460 from this. Now, what's really cool about this is that most of the revenue from this actually came from people who were already subscribed to repurpose.io. So even though I only acquired 34 new customers, I still make money from all of the old customers that are paying a subscription. So I make the percentage from them every single month. And so this revenue source has been pretty stable for me. me even when I am not making new videos about repurpose. So you can see here since February, I've made over $1,000 every single month from this, but I'm not even making new videos about repurpose or doing any new work to promote it. So that is a pretty passive source of income, and that's really great. Next, we have some other affiliates. vidIQ made like $56 an affiliate. There were some other tools. PartnerStack made like $10. My NordVPN affiliate link still hasn't paid me out yet, but that'll be coming soon. My affiliate link for the tool Verlo paid $71. And now we get into some actual sources that were more significant. So the first one is the transaction Discord. So what we've been doing on this Discord is we basically help people recover money that they wouldn't be able to recover otherwise. So for example, if they can't connect their AdSense, we'll connect it for them and then take a small commission. Same with TikTok. We'll actually run their TikTok accounts from the United States if they're not from the US and they can't post from there. And we've also been helping people take out money of WAP. Again, we're doing all of this at a small commission. So in terms of total revenue, we moved $7,600. We were able to give the clients $5,100 of this, and then our company made $2,525 profit. Obviously, I have someone helping me with this though, so he got paid $836 and I got paid $1,688 as my take home. Realistically though, I'm probably going to be reinvesting most of this into actually paying people who are helping me more and actually turning this into a website. Right now, it's just a Discord and we have a ticket system. So when someone needs help, they just put in a ticket and we create a channel for them. We set everything up for them and we help them. The link to this Discord will be in the description, by the way. All of the services will be listed here. But yeah, basically we want to turn this into a website eventually, so we will need some money for that. And essentially this is just a trustworthy place to do transactions because it's built on my channel, my trust, and the transparency that I've had. In fact, we even give a monthly report of all the revenue that we make as a company and that we pay out to clients at the end of every month. So it's fully transparent the whole way through. So yeah, that brought me an extra 1.6K. Then we have WAP. Now WAP made me a bunch of money this month. I'm just showing the payouts that I was actually able to receive in May. There's a little more that I guess I technically received in June. But I've really been making money from WAP in two ways. The first way is through their content rewards for music campaigns. So what you can do is you can just sort by music campaigns. Find campaigns that will pay you for just putting a song on your video. And then we've just been using that same repost tactic where we repost the same videos that I've already made in the past, but add a song from WAP to it and then make extra money from that. A lot of these campaigns will pay like 25 cents per 1,000 views up to like $250. So we've been able to make extra money from just the music royalties on that. And then the second way I've made money from this is by pretty much making videos explaining how I did this. So WAP had a UGC campaign where they'd pay you per 1,000 views that you get if you just explain how WAP works and how to make money with it. And so since I was making money through this music royalties, I was like, let me make some videos on this. And I don't think the campaign's open anymore, but I think I made like over 2.5K from literally just making videos about WAP and then just putting the link into WAP's campaign. So if you check my channel, Money Mine News, you can see here, I literally just posted a bunch of videos about WAP so people can learn from how I was doing it. And those all made some extra money. Now, I think WAP is coming out with an affiliate link for Clippers soon. So once they come out with that, I'm just going to be putting that at the top of the description for all of these. And then I'll be making indefinite recurring commission when people sign up to WAP through my link and actually make money clipping. So that was absolutely phenomenal and made me an extra 3.1K this month. And then lastly, I have my YouTube automation sources. Now, if you guys don't know, that is a separate company from my personal revenue. So I never report that income on my personal spreadsheet until I actually get paid out by that company. And so just to show you the actual results on them, again, my YouTube automation channels are kind of doing poorly right now. We have Stories Told, which made $490 in May, and then Loving Creatures, which made $272 in May. And then we made just a little bit of extra money from adding the music to these videos. But yeah, that company has still all of the profits that it made kind of just sitting there. So we decided to pay ourselves out some of that. I think it might have like 30K in profit total. So we decided to each take 4K out of that business. And so yeah, I made an extra 4K from the YouTube automation channels that I was running a while ago. So this is now included in my personal income. This brings my total personal business revenue to $17,538 in the month of May. In terms of expenses, I paid $3,485, and this was almost entirely the cost of video editing and doing posts. The only other expense here really was the inventory that I bought because my juggling balls ran out of stock. So I paid 1.3K to get 500 more juggling balls to refill that inventory. So this means the month of May was quite profitable, and I'm honestly very happy with how this went. I think what's really cool is that I was able to make a bunch of extra money from the content that I was already making. So I feel like content creators, we kind of forget that we have all this low hanging fruit. Like we already made all this content, but we only post it once and then forget about it. But really that's the lowest hanging fruit. You can make more money from the content you've already made and it takes no extra time on your behalf. So I'm going to be making videos on the repost strategy and exactly how to do it and how you can do the exact same thing if you want to start making money through that. So with that all being said, we had 17.5K in revenue, 3K in expenses, which brings the total profit to 14.4K. I'm actually almost definitely going to switch to QuickBooks next month, which should help with the organization because a lot of revenue, a lot of expenses, and there's a lot all around kind of the PayPal, the bank account, all this stuff. So I want to get it all in one place neatly with QuickBooks, and that should be happening next month. And so the review next month should be a little bit less scattered, hopefully. So with that all being said, you guys know my mission in this space. It's to bring 100% transparency to the Make Money Online space. And this video is a testament to that. If you support the mission, please consider subscribing and leaving a like on this video. And truly the best way to support the mission is to actually join my free Discord in the description, which now has 16,000 members. You guys are absolutely crazy. Join this and drop your best money making sauce. And I have one more announcement to make. Very soon, we are coming out with a free course platform. It's going to be a very, very sick model. The idea is that instead of spending money on these overpriced courses with people who aren't even transparent, we're bringing in the best coaches to teach every side hustle and only coaches that will actually be 100% transparent. And we're trying to make this model work through purely an affiliate and donation model. So I've already proven with my own channel that you can make money by teaching making money online without having to sell an overpriced course about it and while being transparent. And so for example, me talking about the tool repurpose.io makes me pretty much a flat $1,500 a month at this point, and I don't even have to do that much work. So teaching people side hustles and then having affiliate links to tools that will help them, this is an actual model to make money. And so we're essentially trying to scale this model out, but for different side hustles, including ones that I can't really teach because I don't know that well. So with that being said, definitely look out for more announcements for that. And it is actually going to be the way that we change the Make Money Online space. I am certain about that. So with that being said, that wraps up this video. If you watched this, thank you so much for watching. If you didn't, I don't really care. I'll catch you all in the next video, and peace.